Hey guys, Alex Ryan here, and if you're wondering what the tariffs that Mr. President Trump is implementing with the China or the China trade war, right, how that's going to affect your Amazon business in the US, then stay with me. We're going to be discussing that on this video, so stay with me. Welcome back, everyone. So it's good to have you here in the studio. What is going to happen with the trade wars, essentially, with this new 25% tax or the tariff they're going to be putting on imported goods, well, the majority of imported goods from China. So, guys, the update is it's still being sort of found out. It's still being updated. So there's going to be a lot of sort of new things coming out over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. But this is why you kind of do need to be diversified. So we actually have quite a few clients who sell on the Amazon USA store who will be affected just slightly. And we also, as of a few months ago, we've actually started asking a lot of our clients to even, because most of our clients are also based here in Australia and New Zealand, to put their products also on the Australian store, all right? Now, you might be saying, hey, Alex, well, hold on. The Australian store, that's not popular, right? There's not many people on Australian store. Are people even buying on the Australian store, right? Who uses Amazon? Everyone uses eBay, right? Well, wrong. Amazon is growing. They're spending a whole bunch of money. They're building a lot of infrastructure here in Australia. Amazon will take off. It might not be in the next month or 2 months. Maybe it could take a year from now, but it will take off. And when it does take off, if you're currently putting products on the Amazon store here in Australia, when it does take off, you are actually going to have a bit of a presence, an establishment when it does take off, all right? But this goes back to why you kind of do need to diversify. You don't want to just be on one store. So you want to have a store on the European store, you want to have a store on the Australian store, maybe also on the USA store, even the Mexican store. There's a lot of different places where you can list your products, all right? It's not just the USA store. USA does have a bigger population, all right? But so does Europe. They have a huge population. Amazon.co.uk is huge. It's extremely popular. But most people tend to just focus on the USA store, right? So keep that in mind, guys. When you list a product and it becomes popular, figure out, okay, with my help, or with basically try and figure out yourself, right? Which I probably would advise against, because a lot of people make these mistakes. They're very common mistakes. But try and replicate that product on other different stores, all right? If it's working well on one store, it means there is a demand for it. Try and replicate and duplicate that on the UK store, the German store, the France store, the Spanish store, the Italian store. Then you've got Mexican, you've got Canada, you've got Australia, right? There's a lot of places where, even Japan now, right? Under the Australian store, you can actually sell in Japan now. So there's a lot of places where you can diversify, but you got to make sure it is actually going to be a hot seller, right? So make sure it is. Make sure you do your proper research. Most people don't do research, right? They jump on products that they have a personal affiliation with. I love kettles. I love kettlebells. I'm going to sell kettlebells on Amazon. I love books. I'm going to sell books on Amazon, right? There's no logic behind that decision. There's no actual fact-based research. So guys, don't make the mistake. Get some advice. Don't try and figure it out for yourself, because a lot of people tend to make a lot of mistakes, and a lot of beginners get started, but they end up making all these mistakes along the way, and then they get sort of disheartened about selling on Amazon. And Amazon truly is a great business that can enable you a lifestyle business and enable you to travel in beautiful places and basically work from anywhere in the world you want. So don't get disheartened. Learn the right way from the get-go. All right, guys, my name's Alex Ryan. Thanks for joining me. If you would like more free videos, if you'd like to get a free video series on starting on Amazon, make sure you check out my website. My website link is below, I think, this video, or maybe it's up there. I'm also best-selling author of How to Import from China and Make a Fortune. I've been doing import-export and teaching people how to find hot products now for 10 years, all right? Not 1 year, not 2 years, but 10 years I've been teaching people how to find hot products to sell on sites like Shopify, eBay, and Amazon. But I think Amazon is going to be the biggest platform there is to come, all right, guys? So stick with Amazon, learn the right way, contact us, connect with our team members today. Let's get something started. My name's Alex Ryan. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have an awesome day. To your Amazon success. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.